everybody, my name is Starrapter, and as always, I'm excited to talk to you guys about Star Wars. In today's video, I'll be breaking down the latest episode of Star Wars Resistance. It is episode 15 of season 1, titled The New Trooper, and I do this every single week with the new Resistance episodes, so make sure if you like this video, you support the channel by subscribing. Okay, with that being said and out of the way, this week we had Kaz in disguise as a First Order Stormtrooper. It doesn't get more spy-centric than in this episode, where we actually see Kaz kind of come full circle and really get some good, solid intel. Definitely a successful mission. It wasn't planned by any means. It was kind of a crisis, kind of a last-minute thing when the Stormtrooper got knocked out. They couldn't have him going back and telling about the children of Tahar, which it's great seeing them again. So we have Kaz who takes advantage of the situation. And yes, like I said, mission accomplished. So I did like the beginning of the episode when we have the conversation between Tamravora and you have Jarek Yeager, who both have opposite opinions of the First Order on the Colossus. You have Tam, who's saying that she's for the First Order. Then you have Yeager, who is recalling back to his old days in a rebellion, saying they are acting just like the Imperials. You know, the First Order got, on there, strong-arming the character of Captain Doza, who really doesn't like their presence, and they're just multiplying their numbers, and they're going to just take over the Colossus. So I liked seeing the points of view, the discussion, or more of like the argument, really, because Tam storms off. So it's great seeing more development for these characters and what these ramifications of the First Order being on the Colossus. I did like seeing the First Order Stormtrooper having his helmet removed and actually seeing the face of a First Order soldier. I didn't think that Disney would go this far because, to me, at a glance, you have lots of little kids watching the show. You see the First Order Stormtroopers. It's basically, okay, they're dehumanized. There's no humanness about them, if that's a word. They are devoid of feelings. But then you take this guy's helmet off, and it's a different story because, oh, wait, it's another human. And even towards the end of the episode, you can start to see his the brainwashing kind of washing off of him, and he's starting to say, hey, that green guy was cool. Then they're all like, the First Order are like, we have to go and get his mind wiped again. So that was another new thing added to canon, because I didn't realize that they could actually like wipe your mind and reprogram you as a human. Like, it sounds like something they would do for a droid, but not actually a human. So that makes the First Order look even more devious and villainous than what we knew in the past of them. I did like how we have the encounter between Kaz and BB-9E type of First Order ball droid. That was awesome. Plus, we've seen Kaz actually go onto one of those ships that looks like Kylo Ren, so that was really neat seeing the interior design of that. I did like seeing the riots on the platform about, hey, these people are tired of their friends disappearing. They're going to stand up to the First Order. They don't want them there. Some of the people were, happy that the First Order arrived, but they are seeing more and more things that are turning their feelings against the First Order. I like the discussion between the character of Commander Pyre and as well as Captain Doza. Commander Pyre knows about Captain Doza's experience with being in the Empire. He even questions him, saying, why'd you leave? And Captain Doza pretty much just says, it's none of your business. So that was interesting there. I did like how at the end of the episode, we see what the actual reasoning behind the First Order being on Colossus for. It's pretty breathtaking actually seeing that. We have that intel that Kaz gathered from aboard of that First Order transport. And, well, there are fleets all over the place. And this recalls back to Star Wars Battlefront 2, that campaign where you play as a daughter of Iden Versio. No, you play as Iden Versio. Her daughter's in that specific episode, and they do discover that there's all these fleets. So there's been a number of sources saying that all these fleets are, out there in the unknown ranges or whatever, just waiting for that Starkiller base to reveal itself, and the First Order's going to just swing in and take over the galaxy. So another cool tie-in to some other canon there. And we just know what's going to happen. They're using the Colossus as this refueling depot pretty much. So there you have it. We have Kaz, who's got this valuable information. I'm pretty sure the next episode he's going to have to get this to General Organa because there's been lots of things happening. And, well, we're going to see, plans really going into motion and as we get closer to The Force Awakens. Moving over to my negatives, the first one being, why are stormtroopers getting knocked out by wrenches and different things when they're wearing helmets? Like, what's the point of a helmet? But then again, you can kind of equate this back to the original trilogy. Like, why are stormtroopers even wearing armor if the armor is just getting blasted through and being absolutely useless anyway? So there's that. Another thing I didn't enjoy, which doesn't have to directly involve the episode, but it's the promotion of this episode. They showed the very last scene of this episode in the preview clip, and I've been enjoying the preview clips because they usually show the first 2 minutes of the episode. They don't give anything away. So this whole episode, I'm sitting there, bated breath, saying, okay, where's that scene? Oh, they held it for literally the last episode, so technically I didn't even have to watch this episode to really understand what was going to happen, although I did see that there was lots of character development, lots of things moving along. I think this second half of season 1 is even better than the first half of season 1. So yeah, it's an enjoyable episode. We're definitely moving the ball forward, and I can't wait to see where this one goes. So what'd you guys think of this episode? Let's talk about it in the comment section below. I do this every single week, so make sure you support the channel by subscribing. I also have other Star Wars content. I talk about the comics, novels, and other things on a weekly basis. So that's going to do it for me, Starrapter. Thank you guys for watching, and may the Force be with you always. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Starrapter.